people with depression and anxiety could lose sickness benefits, says a UK minister. We're going to read into this more from The Guardian, you guys. Let's go. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. This is Reganelite here with an article from The Guardian with the headline of People with Depression or Anxiety Could Lose Sickness Benefits, says UK Minister. Mel Stride said therapy or respite could be offered instead of PIP payments for those with milder mental health issues. Guys, while you're here, make sure you hit the like button and share it across social media so others are notified of this video. Now, as somebody who suffers from has suffered from depression and does at times still suffer from depression and anxiety and has mental health issues, and I'm just very good at hiding them. Seeing this story is truly heartbreaking to me, because while I no doubt obviously welcome any kind of help for people who have mental health issues, whatever issues that they have, taking away the benefit, the sickness benefit that allows them to live, will only make it worse. And it's really disheartening to me that the government are more concerned about punishing people, about making it harder for people with their lives, than actually dealing with the major problems that are taking place in the country. And more people are going to be suffering as a result of this. I'm very fortunate in my position where I am in my life right now, but some people are just nowhere near in that position. Some of them don't have the luxury of friends and family. Some of them don't have they are in good financial positions. Some are literally just struggling to survive, and this could be something that is literally taking something away from them that they need to survive, simply because someone in the Department of Work and Pensions saying, no, you're fit to work, you should be working, even though they have problems up here. This will increase the rate of suicide in the UK if this goes ahead. More people will take their own lives if this goes ahead. No ifs, no buts. This is definitely what's going to happen. People are already in desperate situations as it is out there, and we are going to make it a hell of a lot worse for them. And I could scream and shout, but it's more than ever before. We need a general election and a change in government more than ever before, guys. We really, really do. We are human beings with emotions and feelings, all of us, regardless of whatever our political differences are. We're not perfect. No human's perfect. And we all have problems. And some people have ways of coping with their feelings and with their mental health issues. Some have ways of tackling it, others don't. Everyone is different. But punishing people rather than looking to help them is not the way to do it. And there's not enough help out there for people when it comes to their mental health. Not enough anywhere near. So people with depression or anxiety could lose access to sickness benefits, the Work and Pension Secretary has said, as part of a major welfare changes that have been described as a full-on assault on disabled people. On the Monday morning, Mel Stride announced a plan to overhaul the way disability benefits work and was due to address the Commons on the issue later in the day. In the Green Paper due to be published alongside Stride's Commons statement, ministers will set out plans to change personal independent payments, PIP, the main disability benefit for adults, through changes to eligibility criteria and assessments. While he sought to portray the proposals as part of a grown-up conversation about the best form of welfare provision, he also indicated the focus on the part of the Conservative election strategy designed to put some pressure on Labour before a general election, in which his party is expected to suffer a heavy defeat. The plans, which will be consulted over the coming months, also include proposals to move away from a fixed cash benefit system, meaning people with some conditions will no longer receive regular payments, but instead access to treatment if their condition does not involve extra costs. So, are they not even going to subsidise that help as well? Stride battled away suggestions that his government had created the problem by failing to adequately provide such care in the first place, saying it was introducing a scheme in which some healthcare support would be provided alongside working coaches. Our healthcare system is already overwhelmed. We have the National Healthcare Service mental health support is already at breaking point. So where is this healthcare support going to come from? During a BBC Radio 4 Today programme interview on Monday, it was put to Stride that the Tories were picking apart the system that they had themselves designed in the hope of starting a row between the welfare scroungers. I hope they might cause greater political problem for Labour than for them. As to Labour have nothing to say about welfare. In fact, the only thing they've been saying about welfare is that they're very squeamish about sanctions. They don't think that they should be applied in the same way that we think, which we believe will cost billions of pounds, he replied. In an interview with The Times, Stride has suggested the proposals would mean people with mild or mental health conditions would no longer receive financial support. And then they follow a speech in which Prime Minister announced major changes to the welfare system earlier this month, saying people with less severe mental health conditions should be expected to engage with the world of work. Stride said the system should not be paying people to deal with ordinary difficulties of life, and suggested that many voters deep down agree with him. Describing the changes as probably the most fundamental reforms in a generation, he said there are those that perhaps have milder mental health conditions, or where perhaps there have been too great of a move towards labelling concerned behaviours as having certain medical conditions attached to them, where actual work is the answer or part of the answer. Well, we've got to avoid it. Is being in a situation where we're all too readily saying, "Well, actually, we need you to be on benefits." And who are you? A doctor? Are you an expert on? Are you an expert on these things? Do you have an understanding of what it's like for people to go through mental health? Have you experienced some of the difficulties that some people are going through? Do you have any idea what it's like for those people? Stride said a whole plethora of things, taking as talking therapy, social care package, and respite care can be used as an alternative to benefit payments. Then how are they supposed to live? How are they supposed to live? How are they supposed to live? He added the main reason for the changes was to provide better help and not cut costs, but acknowledged the costs had to be one of the considerations. James Taylor, the Executive Director of Strategy at Disability Equality Charity Scoop, called for the end to the reckless assault on disabled people and to fix the real underlying issues. It's hard to have any faith in this consultation is about anything other than cutting the benefits bill, no matter the impact, Taylor said. Life costs a lot more for disabled people, including people with mental health conditions. Threatening to take away a low amount of income in PIP provides won't solve the country's problems. The government needs to end this reckless assault on disabled people and focus on how to deal with real underlying issues. Just there in the picture, guys, there are the contact numbers if you need to speak to anybody with regards to mental health. Just going to leave it there for a moment. Pause the video if you need to. Like I've said, I'm someone who battles mental health and depression, so I know what it's like for them. Obviously, I've been down that dark road, and I don't ever want to go down that dark road again. And I just wish these politicians weren't so heartless. And that's how I feel. You know, I feel angry and I feel really depressed talking about this, guys, because there are people in this situation at no fault of their own. It's really important to emphasize that people who have mental health, people who have anxiety, people who have depression, yes, of course, I welcome any help, to help them for that. But taking away their payments is not going to fix the issue. We need to have a health crisis, a healthcare crisis. Our national healthcare service is in dire strains right now, and this is only going to make things worse. So many people are going to suffer as a result. It's very depressing. It's very depressing to talk about, guys. And they really are heartless, the Conservative Party. They really, really are. What do you guys think? What do you guys make of the story? What do you think about taking away the sickness benefits for them? They say they're going to offer help, but my question to you is what help? Our NHS is already overwhelmed. So where's the money going to come from? You know, some of these people who don't have barely any money, how are they going to get some support? And do you agree with me that by the government doing this, they may increase the suicide rates that are taking place already? Let me know your thoughts and more in the comment section down below. If you found this video informative, please hit the like button. I'd greatly appreciate it. Share it across social media so others are notified of this video, and subscribe because it really does help support the channel. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope to catch you all very, very soon.